Lisa Diaz is a professional hairstylist and colorist. She owns Lisa's Touch, a small hair salon in Little Falls, New Jersey that is quickly getting recognition.
I've been a hairstylist for 21 years. I've been doing these colors like the blues, purples, teals, hot pinks. I've been doing them since I was open. I've been here for 17 years.
But how has her business remained successful over the years, racking well over 7,000 followers on Instagram?
I get to know all my clients. All my clients become my friends. And for the ones that sit in my chair for the first time and I don't know them, I have to get to know them pretty much in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes before I put their, color on. Before I do colors, I try to give everyone a consultation where I sit with them for a half hour. That gives me a little bit more time to get to know them, and then I can choose, is this person gonna be a fantasy color? Is this person going to, want bangs? Is this person gonna want something daring or just subtle or a little bit of hint of color? The more you know them, the easier it is to, suggest or say this will be right for you. Not everyone can rock a mint green short mohawk, but some people will, and they'll do it great.
With multiple fantasy colors to choose from, it's hard to have a favorite, but Lisa has a special way of choosing her favorite color.
And I usually do pick my favorite color of the day, and they're always different. Some are blonde, some are redheads, some are those wild colors, some are just a regular chocolate brown. It all depends on the person and what they're wearing and how they rock the style. I remember doing those teals and pinks, like I said, years ago, and people were like, oh my God, when the client would leave, other clients that were from this area, they'd be like, I would never do something like that, and they're back years later wanting the same thing that they were oohing and ahhing about. So I think it is much more accepted, it's like the wave, now it's the new thing.
And while there are many people in line for their first hair dyeing, Lisa's client, Karina, is not new to the color scene.
Before this one, I had a gray, but it wasn't a darker gray, it was like a lighter gray. Before that, I had gray and it faded into mint green, which is really cool. I saw her work on Instagram and I fell in love, so I came here. I had blonde hair and then I wanted gray, so then she changed my hair completely and I loved it.
As it turns out, there's much more to getting fantasy colors than just going in and out of a salon.
There's different types of hair coloring. There's a single process, meaning that we would just be touching up the root area. The single process takes about 7 minutes to apply the color and 35 minutes to, time it. If you're doing a double process, that's stripping out the hair with bleach on the root and then putting a toner on throughout the ends. That takes about the same time as a single process. It's just different chemicals. Then there's also corrective coloring. Corrective coloring can go up to sometimes 7 hours. Sometimes it can take 2 hours, depending on how intriguing, what I have to do to the hair. Any type of chemical you put on the hair is definitely gonna change the texture, or it's gonna change your hair somehow because it's a chemical. So bleach opposed to color, yes, it's gonna make the difference of your hair. It's gonna change it. So when you see those girls with those type of colors that aren't natural, someone that wouldn't ever be born with those type of colors, they always have to be bleached first. So the integrity of the hair will not be ruined if you go to a stylist that knows what they're doing and has the experience. So if you're ever gonna, I would say to anyone that's gonna have their hair bleached out, go to a colorist. Don't just go to any salon. Go to someone that, has taken several classes and knows exactly what to do with bleach. There's different steps that you could do after you use bleach to make sure that the hair is in great condition. I mean, my hair is bleached out on the ends and you can see from the root it's not, and where it's lighter it is, and my curl pattern's still the same. So there are things that you can do, to replenish the hair and make the curl snap back. That's one of the things that I mastered in.
So what if you want to dye your own hair at home?
You have to be careful with home remedies. The only thing I do say is for people that do their hair at home, if you're really trying to do one of these colors, these trendy colors, leave it to the professionals.
For all of her hair care and coloring, Karina's professional choice is Lisa.
I would recommend other people to come to the salon because the colors come out amazing and she takes really good care of your hair. My hair is so healthy.
So remember, if you want the look, go with the pro.
Leaving it to the professional is always the best way. You get what you pay for.